Did you know that one question could change someone's life forever? A homeless veteran sits on the streets, invisible to everyone around her, until Elon Musk stops. What happens next will challenge everything you thought you knew about generosity. You don't want to miss this story. This isn't just another tale of generosity. It's a story of hope, resilience, and the ripple effect of one life-changing act. What Elon Musk did that day didn't just transform one life. It sparked something extraordinary. Let's dive into the details. Angela Johnson's story begins like so many veterans, full of promise and sacrifice. She served her country for 12 years, earning the respect and admiration of her peers. But when she returned home, the battlefield wasn't left behind. It lived on inside her. Angela faced PTSD, a disorder that robbed her of sleep, peace, and eventually her ability to hold a steady job. Employers often didn't understand her needs, and over time, her financial stability crumbled. With no family to lean on, she ended up on the streets. For Angela, each day was a fight for survival. In her own words, "I wasn't living. I was just trying to make it to the next day." She spent her days sitting outside a bustling cafe in downtown Los Angeles, holding a simple sign, "Veteran in need of help. Anything will do." The streets are cruel, especially to people like Angela. Passers-by rarely stopped. Most looked the other way, avoiding eye contact, as though acknowledging her struggle was too much to bear. That evening, Elon Musk, fresh out of a meeting, spotted Angela as he walked to his car. Musk is known for his visionary projects, revolutionizing space travel, electric cars, and sustainable energy. But that night, his focus wasn't on Mars or Tesla. It was on a human being. Angela expected nothing when Musk stopped. For her, people in suits usually meant more indifference. But Musk sat down beside her and asked, "What's your story?" It was such a simple question, but it was something Angela hadn't been asked in years. At first, she hesitated. Who would care? But there was something in Musk's tone, a mix of curiosity and sincerity that encouraged her to speak. She shared her journey, her military service, her struggles with PTSD, the challenges of reintegrating into society, and how she ended up on the streets. Musk listened intently. He didn't interrupt. He didn't offer pity. And when Angela finished, he didn't respond with a generic, "I'm sorry you're going through this." Instead, he asked her one pivotal question. If you could start over, what would you do? Angela thought for a moment before replying, "I'd want to help people like me. People who've served and then been forgotten. I'd want to give them a way to rebuild their lives." Elon Musk wasn't the type to stop at words. That night, he made a series of phone calls. Within hours, Angela had a hotel room booked for her, funded entirely by Musk. But this wasn't just about temporary shelter. Musk had a bigger vision. He contacted his team to develop a plan to help Angela regain her independence. The first step was addressing Angela's PTSD. Musk arranged for her to receive therapy sessions with a top specialist, someone experienced in working with veterans. These sessions helped Angela confront her past and begin the healing process. Next came career training. Musk connected Angela with an organization that trains veterans in technology skills, enabling them to find jobs in high-demand industries. But he didn't stop there. Knowing that Angela's dream was to help others like her, Musk offered to sponsor her initiative. He told her, "You've got the vision. Let's make it happen." Months passed, and Angela's life underwent a dramatic transformation. The once homeless veteran who sat outside a cafe with a cardboard sign was now an advocate for others. Angela launched the Second Chance Foundation, a non-profit dedicated to helping veterans transition back into civilian life. The foundation provided therapy, career training, and housing assistance, all modeled after the help Angela had received. At the foundation's launch event, Angela shared her story with an audience of supporters and donors. She spoke about her darkest days, her encounter with Musk, and how his actions gave her the tools she needed to reclaim her life. "Elon didn't just give me money," Angela said. "He gave me a second chance, and that's what I want to do for others. The impact of Angela's foundation was immediate and profound. Within the first year, Second Chance Foundation had helped over 500 veterans. These were men and women who, like Angela, had served their country only to be left behind when they returned home. One of those veterans was James, a father of two who had been living in his car after losing his job. With the foundation's help, James found stable housing and a job in cybersecurity, a field he'd been passionate about but never had the resources to pursue. Stories like James's were proof that Angela's vision was working, but she always gave credit where it was due. This all started because one person decided to stop and ask me a question, she often said. A year after their initial encounter, Angela invited Elon Musk to visit the foundation. Musk, who rarely attended such events, made an exception. As he toured the facilities, meeting veterans whose lives had been changed, he said, "This is exactly what I hoped for. You didn't just turn your life around. You've created something that will help countless others do the same." The event ended with Angela presenting Musk with a plaque that read, "To the man who saw potential when no one else did. Thank you for believing in me." Musk, ever humble, responded, "You did the work. I just asked a question." Angela's story isn't just about Elon Musk's generosity. It's about what happens when someone chooses to see beyond the surface. It's a reminder that even the smallest actions can create ripples of change. Elon Musk's decision to stop and listen transformed not just one life, but hundreds. And Angela's determination ensured that his kindness wasn't wasted. It became a foundation for others to stand on. Subscribe for more stories of hope and transformation.